Hey everyone, and welcome back to Reddit Recon, where we read Reddit posts so you don't have to. We're going to look at a few stories from Today I F'd Up. This one is from Waste of Life 12345. Today I F'd up and realized I wasted my whole life. At 42 years of age, took the safe path as a dentist. My advice to people at a similar age. I think I have wasted my whole life, to be honest. I am Joe. I have been lurking for a while. I created this account to get my story across. I have no idea what I'm planning to achieve by doing so, but I hope it can help those who are at a crossroads and stuck between passion and safety. For the past 15 years of life, I have been a dentist, a path that I chose after leaving a job to study further in the hopes I will make more money. I do not even know why I cared about money when I did not even spend any of it. I met my wife before I started school when I was 20, when I was a risk taker, a dreamer, and wanted to change the world. Now I'm in a place where I have chronic pain, a cheating wife, kids who don't love me, a life of staring into mouths all day, a dull brain, no more passions and hopes, no real purpose in life. I wanted to work as a social worker or an educator, but my parents and wife thought I could help people in other ways that will pay well. They convinced me to take dentistry, and I did. I hated every minute of school. I didn't want to be in a place where my back would ache, neck would ache, and is not solving the real cause of the problem, but just the results of what happens after people let go of their teeth. All my friends convinced me that it'll be rewarding and I will make a lot of money out of school, and I let them. When I was a young man, I wanted to do so many things. I used to play music, I wanted to become a musician, I wanted to become a teacher raising future people who could change the world. I loved physics and mathematics, but my parents told me to follow money instead of passions. Today I have 2 kids, a wife, and they all expect me to provide them with this luxurious lifestyle. The most enjoyable time of my life is when I was sleeping on a futon in a rental, running a small business selling jars of jam made with strawberries from a local farm, and also working as a tutor for a bunch of spoilt kids. I had very little, but I was happy. I feel like I should have become an educator, business owner, instead of taking a career I hate. For the past 15 years, I have developed chronic pain from doing dentistry. Gained at least 20 kilos, made $1 million, but for what? I can't even do anything because of the chronic back pain. After becoming a dentist, I worked 9 to 4, 5 days a week. I would come back home exhausted, plan my next day, manage the business side of things, have dinner with my kids and wife, sleep and repeat. Have a few weeks here and there as holidays where I would take my family away for a vacation. My kids don't even talk to me anymore. My wife and I have not had sex for months, and I'm 100% that she's cheating on me with a better looking man who is older than me. I have seen her phone and confirmed this, but I will not bring it up because I don't have anyone except her in my life. She has been my only support throughout this, and if she leaves, I have nothing left. My kids will probably be split and hate their dad because their mom has raised them. My life feels like a joke. I remember when I was in my 20s, I used to be popular with the girls. I had countless opportunities to go out with girls I found more attractive than my wife, but I didn't because I cared for her. In hindsight, I should have just done what I wanted to. Maybe my wife would still be attracted to me. I would be healthier and fitter. If I had my life all over again, I would not settle down so early. I would date more and find more interesting friends. I would never choose to be a dentist. I should have stuck to my passion for business, physics, teaching, music, etc. Even though I would have been broke, I think I would not have cared. I would wake up every day working towards a better future, work harder because I'm not handed money on a silver platter. The list can go on. I feel that it's too late to go back and pursue my passions now. My kids have expectations, my wife has expectations, society thinks I'm useful and important. I truly have made a joke out of the one life I was given by choosing money, stability, safety, and other people's opinions over my real passions. To all the people stuck between money, stability, and safety and passions, just chase your passions because the safe path does not guarantee that you'll live a life that is worth living. Well, I hope Joe figures out what he wants to do with the rest of his life. Now let's go ahead and look at this post from Tipsy Traveler. Today I messed up by misinterpreting the CEO's arm gesture in a job interview and then locking arms with him as if we were best friends forever. This happened yesterday. The memory still makes me cringe and cry. I had a job interview with the CEO in person, despite COVID. I was super nervous as per usual, maybe even more than usual, because I really wanted this job. I tried to calm myself down, but by the time the interviewer showed up, I could literally feel my heartbeat in my throat. He, 50-ish male, walked down the stairs towards me in his nice suit and stopped halfway down. I figured the interview would take place upstairs, so I got up to meet him, and as I was walking up the stairs towards him, he put his arm up and his elbow out, and my brain just sort of went, error. I suppose it could have meant 2 things. It could have meant A, please take my arm, my lady, so I can escort you to the room as if we were strolling down the promenade together. Or B, please give me an elbow bump since we can't shake hands, which is really not an uncommon gesture at all in the Netherlands. So what did I do? I went for option A, and I eagerly locked arms with this strange man that I'd never met before in my life, as if saying, yes, good sir, let's go for that stroll. And then we just stood there. arm in arm, halfway up the stairs, sheepishly staring at each other. I wanted the earth to swallow me whole. I just didn't know what to do next, and I don't think he'd fully understood what had happened, so neither of us moved. When he finally gathered his senses, he said, I meant to give you an elbow bump? After which I quietly put as much distance between us as I could, and I mumbled, right, yes, that makes much more sense, because it did, let's face it. And then we had the interview. Why am I like this? Update. Oh my word, I've been invited to a second round of interviews. Update 2, third interview is in a week's time. This is dragging on. Update 3, I got the job. She definitely had to be the most memorable interview that day. I wonder if that had to play a factor in her getting the job. Let's look at this next one about a little brother being scared from the sounds that are coming from his phone. Posted by DMT Aliens. Today I effed up by scaring my younger brother for 6 months by playing prawn sounds through his wireless earphones unknowingly. Right, so for the past 6 months, every few weeks or so, I've noticed that when I'm watching a video, or maybe in this instance, prawn, the audio stops playing for a few minutes. Not often, but now and then. I never thought much of it, to be honest, and I always sort of brushed it off, assuming I've accidentally connected my own AirPods. Today, my pretty innocent brother comes to talk to me about something that scares him at night. He says every few weeks he'll be listening to his sleep music while trying to fall asleep, of course, and then all of a sudden loud moaning starts playing out of his earphones, scaring the life out of him. He told me that he thinks someone is hacking him. It instantly clicked that I'm an idiot and that he had once paired his earbuds to my phone. So basically every time he's got his wireless earphones on in the same house as me, and I go to play something, my phone must take priority and pair to them. And it always seems to be late at night, and he's listening to his sleep music. Christ, I'm stupid. I'm assuming he knows it's prawn, but is too embarrassed to say so because he thinks some evil hacker or troll is playing a sick joke on him. Now, do I tell him that it's my phone and I've been watching prawn and blindly been connecting to his wireless earphones? Or is this the other way around because he's trying to save myself the embarrassment because I'm pretty sure on an Android device it says something along the lines as wireless earphones paired to iPhone successfully, in which it would state my iPhone's name. This one's pretty funny, but I think he could probably get out of it by just taking his brother's phone and acting like he updated it and saying they can't hack him anymore. Alright, that's gonna be it for this one. I hope you enjoyed these 3 stories, and thanks for watching Reddit Recon. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.